Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. You might be wondering what we're doing back in Shinjuku. Well, we're here because just down this hill, somebody wants to speak to us, who previously spoke to us. So I basically just want to find out who they are and see if there's any extra lore over here. And that's pretty much the only reason we're here. I've also done a little bit of grinding in order to get the money that we needed last time. However, there are new developments on that front, but we will worry about that after we've spoken to the person who we need to speak to, who is all the way over here. Ah, it's Incubus and Silky. They got together? Hey, thanks for helping me out that one time. Guess what? After working hard earning my fortune, me and Silky got married. I must say I was quite surprised when he approached me with so much maca. But in the end, it wasn't about the money.
Yes.
He told me that he wanted to use his maca to find a way to save the fairy village. He's not even of the fairy race himself, but he suggested so out of consideration for me. It isn't always easy to care about others in times like these, but even so, he has shown me such kindness. I couldn't help but believe in his love for me. Hell yeah, my love is taller than the sea and deeper than the mountains. Well, it wouldn't sit right with me leaving the fairy village like that. We need a peaceful place, like in that netherworld, you know? Surely, many more hardships await us. But so long as we love and support each other, we'll get through them. And I'm sure my money management skills will come in handy in our life together as well. Silky, you and me are gonna be happy together forever. We'd appreciate your well wishes. Okay, there's more. Oh, by the way, I never told Silky about all that black market gem business. Don't you ever say a word about it to her or I'll freaking kill you. Here, take this bribe. Oh, thanks. Alright, there's still some sleep gems I can give you. Looks like I got 15 more. Okay. Looks like you don't got room for any more sleep gems. 30 more I can give you later if you need them.
Wonderful.
We will surely restore the fairy village. We'd appreciate your well wishes. Alright, okay. We've done that one. Okay. Well, that was wild. You want to see the second thing that I have to tell you today? The second thing changes a lot. So, we're going to go to Cadaver's Hollow, where I've already sold some things to get us our money. We're going to look at Memon rewards, and we're going to look all the way down here at 170. 170 gets us 2 Gospels. You may notice we already have it. That's because when I sold the stuff, I noticed that, well, it popped up and said, hey, here's your reward. So we now have two Gospels. Which means that we can now use 2 Gospels to level up twice. Which is pretty major, I'd say. So we've now leveled up twice. And there you go. We are now level 67. Which kind of changes things in a little way, because now it means that all of the party sorting out we did last time is a little bit pointless, because now we need to do it again. I also accidentally ran into one enemy, and now Okunanushi wants to speak to us, so let's do that. Oh, everyone wants to speak to us. Garuda? Be quite advantageous for you to traverse the netherworld upon my back. Alas, I'm the sole transport for Lord Vishnu, and thus may allow no one else to ride upon me. Yes, you'd also get sued by Nintendo for traveling on top of a creature's back, I believe. Hello.
Greetings!
It is my belief that friendly rivalry begets improvement. Therefore, I shall strengthen myself to not be outdone by you. Right. 2 magic.
Greetings!
Can you recall how many demons you've slain thus far? 100, perhaps 1,000. I'm keen to hear your tales of valor sometime. I have no idea. A lot, I think, would be the best answer.
You there!
Watch out for light and dark weaknesses. No matter how protected you are, if even one weakness is exposed, that is more than enough to end your life. Okay, because he's the person who got, who has a weak spot in his back that caused him to die. Okay, that's fair enough. Pitiful humans. Sometimes they pursue too much and hence burn out. You were human once. Be careful not to extinguish your own flame. Alright, the reason I was trying to jump up here is I noticed that there was someone else up here, but anyway, we'll get to them now.
Yes.
It's said that if my nose were just a bit shorter, the course of history would have turned out completely differently. The fact that something as negligible as a single woman's nose could have such an impact, oh, the folly of humanity. And then, hello. To think of all the various demons that could appear in this haunt. The sheer number must be grand indeed. There is much I have yet to experience. Alright. So now we're back here, and now we're going back to the World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the World of Shadows, where demons gather, registered to the compendium. Demon fusion, special fusion. Look at that, we got an Ishtar. Right. What's Ishtar's thing? Greatly increased damage if user and allies have already taken a combined 8 actions during the turn. Okay, so better if you go last and do damage last. Okay. So none of this. Agadine? Probably not worth taking. What have we got down here? Fizz Pleroma? Definitely not worth taking. Resist Light? Pointless. Resist Fire? I guess so. I guess Resist Fire. What else have we got? Null Dark is eventually going to go in here. Yeah, I think all 3 of those are going to go in there. So realistically, that's your end lineup. So, well, if we level you up. So realistically, something like Mazandine. Actually, something like Agadine, Mazandine, Resist Fire. Beast Eye? Probably Beast Eye, Resist Fire. Realistically, that's your best lineup. Lore. A Mesopotamian goddess of love and war, she was dubbed the Queen of Heaven, and the planet Venus was often seen as the embodiment of the goddess herself. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, she makes many heroes her lovers, but the story also foretells of their unfortunate fate by her hands, eventual death or transformation into animals.
Is this demon to your liking?
We will now make Ishtar.
I will stand alongside you.
Cool. So we've now made Ishtar. Also, we can now make Norn out of these 3. I just realized, interestingly. And yes, we need like another 130,000. Yeah, we are a little bit behind, but that's okay. Right. Now, we're going to do a reverse compendium, and we're going to see what we can do. So everything up to 67. Now we know that we can get Nebrios. We know many places for Nebrios. How about Mara? I'm assuming not? Yeah. Okay, Seth? No. Although I do know where you can fight Seth on the map. Gurmakala we can get. Thor you can't. Mitra you can't. Fenrir we can. Okay, so we can get this one, this one, this one. The rest we want to fuse. Thor is so good, by the way, usually, that Thor is usually a late game demon. I don't know whether in this case Thor is a late game demon, but usually he's like someone you want around. Same with Seth, they're usually like pretty good for most of the game. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Critical hits when a tyrant or snake demon is present on either side of the battlefield. Huh. And then Mitra. Let's see what we can do with Thor. So we could immediately turn Ishtar into Thor with Mott. It's not terrible. Could turn Siegfried into Thor. Now that makes a lot of sense to me, because Siegfried is all physical stuff. So turning him into Thor makes sense. Is there anything I want from him? Maybe Enduring Soul, but I don't know if I need it. What's Calamitous Thunder? What do we need for this one? Not sure. This will be the one for him being a Is this him being a Kishin? Is that what that means? I've completely forgotten, but I think it is. Wait, I can do icon help? Does that help me? Maybe? Nope. Not at all. Alright, thought I'd try it anyway. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Is he better than Siegfried? He will be. The bonus that Siegfried has is that he is, well, one is the dragon's blood thing for extra crit, but two, he completely nullifies physical. Like, he absorbs it, which is huge. Thor doesn't really do that. He does completely absorb electricity, but yeah, it's not quite the same. Could also turn Fuki into Thor, which might be more appealing to us, actually, because then we get to keep both for now. Yeah, I think this is more appealing. We are getting rid of Ishtar immediately, but she is also underleveled, so let's do that. Power Punch, do we like it? Well, what do I get as well? I get Titanomachia. Okay, medium physical, chance of a crit. Health Thrust is very good. Ignores affinity resistance and pierces through, so it means we don't need to have anything other than physical on. And then Power Punch, which can be severe. Okay, I think Severing Bite is better. Yeah, I think Severing Bite is better than Power Punch. Your magic stat is pretty bad. We could give you Zeodyne. What have we got in here? I mean, Safeguard's okay. Resist fire, you already resist it. Max HP is definitely interesting to have. I'm thinking something like Life Spring, Safeguard, Beast Eye. Yeah, Life Spring, Safeguard, Beast Eye. Let's do it. Lore. The Norse god of thunder and fertility, whose strength is incomparable. He is a heroic and honest god, worshipped mainly by farmers and is primarily known for defeating the giants. He wields Mjolnir, a hammer that returns to its owner after being thrown. He and the world serpent Jormungandr are fated to kill each other at Ragnarok. Let's do it.
Is this demon?
Goodbye, Ishtar.
You'll seek.
There we go. That gets us Titanomachia, which we will replace Power Punch with. Right, which is why I didn't learn it, because if we learned it, then we wouldn't be able to replace Power Punch, because it was already something that he had. Alright, Seth. So Seth is really good at physical, lightning, and force. Physical is actually his best stat. And he gets Yubasame shot, which I think is going to be very good for us. Okay, so we could get rid of Surt and Azazel, but I don't think that that's the right way to go. We could also get rid of Ananta and Nama. Nama doesn't actually do very much for us. Yeah, and a weakness to physical is kind of bad because everything can use physical. And this one has a couple of strength-based attacks. I think that could be really good. I mean, the ice strength-based attack is low potential, but the electric one's okay. Yeah, let's make you. Okay, what are we getting? We're getting null force. So, one of these is null force. I think I could get rid of Tentarafu if I wanted to. Okay. Dark Pleroma. No. Murderous Glee seems like that's a must take. Abyssal Mask seems pretty good. Dragon Eye seems pretty good. I think these three seem pretty good. And I think this seems pretty good. So I think something like this. Abyssal Mask, Dragon Eye, Murderous Glee. Null Force replaces Tentarafu. Yeah. Lore. The Egyptian god of the desert, chaos, and evil. He murdered his brother Osiris and tried to become chief god, but he was later castrated by Osiris' son, Horus. Alright then.
Demon?
And we've now made Seth. That gives us null force, which we're going to take over Tentarafu. gives us 2 nullifications and 2 resist, which is not too bad. And now I can special fusion 2 Agra and Ariok, which I guess means I need Seth for both. Agra needs Seth, Ifrit, and Queen Mebt. Okay. Then Ariok needs Seth, Sibyl, and Chimera. Interesting. Oh, okay, you get this one so much earlier, despite them having very similar material. In fact, I would go so far to say her material is, well, yeah, her material might even be slightly more different. Well, no, I guess you get this slightly earlier, but still. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. Anyway, we now have 2. What are we missing here? Ah, I know what that is. That's the ones that shot rockets at us. Cherubs. Yeah, that's cherub. Interesting. What is this then? Oh, that's Lilith. Oh, okay. Never mind. Very obvious when I saw the shadow. Okay, Mitra? What is Mitra? Ah, Mitra's a jack of all trades, you know, master of none. I see. But does get null, dark, and debilitate. Okay. So, very, very good in terms of some of the abilities it gets. It's kind of light, dark garbage. I want to be nice, but to be nice, it would have to have some positive feature. I'm feeling like it's a Mott fusing into this here, like Mott plus Yoshitsune. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Fenrir we can go and grab, as can we grab Girmakala and Nebrios. We don't have enough slots, but we could grab them. Oh, and Skadi. I missed Skadi. Can we grab Skadi? No. Okay. Can we make Skadi? What is Skadi? Skadi is an ice-based attacker, pretty much exclusively. Now, we could turn Cleopatra into Skadi. The problem is Cleopatra has Frolic, and Frolic is incredible. Means Cleopatra might be someone we're looking at for endgame. Because we're... Yeah. I think Cleopatra could be someone we're looking at for endgame, basically. Because she's going to end up being very good. I don't really want to turn you into anything yet, because... Well, I kind of want to turn you into a healer. Because you've got all the healing abilities. I don't want to get rid of a Tropos, because we already have a Tropos. Like we have a special fusion that a Tropos is needed for. I could get rid of Kreshnek, but I'm not feeling that. What do I really want to get rid of? I want to get rid of Pale Rider. Is there a Pale Rider fusion into this that's good for us? Let's go out of here and have a look. Dyad Compendium Pale Rider? Pale Rider? Pale Rider can turn into Fenrir and Skadi. Lachesis would be a good one. Okay. You can turn into Fenrir with Cerberus. Alright, and that's an ice-based attacker. That's not bad. I like how it's also with Orthrus, so we could have kept the Orthrus from last time and we would have been able to do this. I think this is probably good. Oh, isn't the reason we keep Pale Rider though because the next level of... Yeah, the next special fusion for them is likely going to use Pale Rider. Okay. So yeah, or for that line. Okay. Nebrios we can grab. Alright, how can we make Mara? What is Mara? Mara is a strength attacker. Okay. Well, Omagatoki effect is active. Users' attacks with positive skill potential deal increased damage and may instant kill. Ah, that's actually really good. Oh, that's annoying. That means I might have to use Mara. Okay, what might... Like... I kind of feel like we have a Mott fusion already. Could go grab Kishin if there's a good fusion. I don't think there is. Chernabog? Ah, we don't have anywhere we can get Chernabog. That's the problem. Flamus plus Cert? That's pretty good. Yeah, and then Gear Makala we can go and get. Okay, why don't we go and find Fenrir? Fenrir is in Ikinohata. Okay. Let's go find ourselves a Fenrir. Do you have anything to register? No. Okay. Let's do that. Right. We're basically leveling just by sorting out our like our build over and over again. Okay, so I haven't been there. That's interesting. Where else do we need to go? Where do I need to go for the other one? That's fine. Demon Reverse Compendium. Nebrios, we know where to go. Yurmakala? Asakusa. Okay. Let's head over to here. Okay. Let's go get Nebrios first, because Nebrios is next to a ley line. So that makes a lot of sense to do first. I seem to remember Nebrios also being hot garbage as a thing. So, what we'll probably do is use Nebrios' fusion material. Which might be good, because Nebrios is kind of on the higher end of what we can get. So we might do that. Right. Okay, turn on the music. Guard. Talk to Nebrios. Demon is pretending to ignore you. What will you do? Do the same. Excuse me? You could at least try to get my attention. Now then, I shall take one light gem.
Say.
Cleopatra. One smoke ball. Okay, very well. Let's take a staggering amount of your life. Very well. I'll just about do it. I am Nebrios. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Wonderful. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'm also hot take. We should take Cleopatra out of the main party. Because this is very annoying. Yeah, Nebrios has terrible resists. That's why Nebrios is bad. I mean, Nebrios has other reasons for being bad. That's definitely one of the main ones, is the terrible resists. Yeah, I think it's terrible resists plus terrible move pool. Makes pretty bad choice. Let's see. Nebrios. Yeah, I guess Null Light is pretty good. Can't really argue with Null Light. It's fairly okay, but the rest is not. The General of Hell, he keeps watch over other demons. As one of Hell's greatest necromancers, he can control souls and corpses. Alright. Let's fuse Nebrios.
Well,
Demon Fusion. New special fusion. Oh! We now know about this one, so that's Beelzebub. Yeah. Fused out of Baal. And yeah, we've seen this one. Abaddon. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Reverse Compendium. We've got more options now. We've got Nebrios. Yeah, what I want to do actually is Dyad, Reverse Compendium, Nebrios. And I want to see what my Nebrios options are. Yeah, so not that one. Gurmakala. Oh, we can get that one. Mara. Melchizedek and Tamara. Yeah. That seems reasonable. I mean, we lose a light-based attacker, but we weren't really using them because the magic stat is terrible. So, yeah. Let's do it. Oh, also, resist ice on someone who's got a only weakness of ice. That's pretty good. That was Health Thrust. Yeah, Health Thrust is better. Fire Draco Strike. Any slots have I got? I've got Resist Ice. Tetrakarn? Yeah, Tetrakarn Resist Ice. Let's do that. Right. Lore, a Buddhist demon that represents the fear of death. Also known as the Evil One, he sends his daughters to tempt Buddha during his meditations.
is this demon?
Yes.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that. That's, yeah, we'll leave that for now. Right. So, reverse compendium. Now got even more ones. What is this? Well, that's new. Okay, cool. Definitely still seeing some new stuff. Yeah, just see if we've got anything in here that cries out to me now. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, let's go get ourselves the next one. So the next one it said was in Asakusa. Which I don't think it's meaning across the street. I think it means in there. Yeah, actually, getting a flashback. Yes, I'm almost certain it does mean in there. Just a flashback to having done this in the past. Right. Cleopatra. You're out for this one. Also, while we're here, I don't know why I did it in this order. Don't even question that one. That's just madness. That looks fine. Thor. Yeah, that's fine. Just want the single target ones to be first. And then the rest of these I don't care about as much, but we'll just do a little check. Make sure everyone is babby. Yeah, this needs to move. There we go. That's all fine to me. Right. That looks good to me. Okay, let's go get ourselves an elephant. Also, you know what? I should save there, because otherwise, you know, typically we'd die and then I'd have to redo that. Oh yeah, I forgot he was here.
That face.
I don't sense your demon counterpart.
She died, shielding me from Tiamat.
Oh.
I see.
So he's no longer a contender for the throne. Are you okay?
What? I didn't suffer any injuries. But the Gadishtu are gone, and I've lost my other half. There's nothing left for me in the Netherworld.
You could join us.
My part in this race for the throne is over.
Why did Nuwa sacrifice herself to save you?
Who can say? I tried to kill Nuwa once. I was about your age at the time, boy. But she didn't try to stop me. Didn't even resist. In the end, the only reason she lived that day is because I couldn't bring myself to do it. Maybe that's why she joined me. Because she saw how much of a hypocrite I really was. I didn't have what it took to rule this world.
You've changed.
Perhaps I have.
Maybe it's true that you weren't meant to take the throne or reshape the world. But I think being inconsistent is just part of being human. I'm sure we've all got disconnects like that in us. Even me or him. But it seemed to me like she really, truly loved humanity. That means flaws and all.
Perhaps. I'm going back to the other Tokyo. I owe her my life. So now I'll have to figure out how I'm going to spend it.
So that was Shohei Yakumo. I remember the Saint mentioned him sometime previously. I opened an investigation into him at the time. Though I suppose the results hardly matter anymore. If you want to know more, I'd ask one of the researchers at the Japan branch.
I definitely will. Alright. Well, that was definitely interesting. Well, Hello. 2 charge gems. Lord Shiva has begun his preparations. The world's destruction will soon be upon us. Alright, well, got that to look forward to. Lord Shiva has begun the rites of conjuring the Rudra Astra. Thus, for the moment, King Vasuki shall guide us in his stead. I believe that there's a secret, well, I want to say secret boss, but there's a very tough boss that you can fight right over there. I forget the requirements for fighting them. We'll need to look that up at some point. It's something like do a ton of quests, basically, or do the right quests. We'll need to see. Also, we cannot make that jump. I also have memories of trying to make that jump before. But yes, we'll need to see what we need for that quest. If it still exists, as in if that extra boss still exists. Although, hopefully all the extra bosses are a lot easier this time because, like, our build is more built for boss killing. Previously, the problem I had with our last build is that basically our character was able to do everything, but wasn't able to do like a ton of damage by themselves, so I had to use the demons to do damage, which for 99% of the game, demons doing damage, not an issue. Having your main character be a support character was pretty good. Bosses, you really need like your main character to be good. You need your main character to be performing at the top level, which they just weren't. They weren't good at magic to the level they needed to be, and they weren't good at physical to the level they needed to be. They were okay at both, which is not really where you want to be. Hey, you got some Maka. Nice. Oh, there's a mission over there. Okay. Okay. Let's head down here and speak to the Loa. I think this one wants us to kill a bunch of stuff. Is that this one? Like kill 10 enemies? The soulless ghosts have calmed and they've returned to the rightful place. As a spirit of ghosts, I request your assistance. I approve of your willingness to help, then I wholeheartedly accept your offer. In order to allow these soulless ghosts to pass on, I will require Balm of Life. Bring 2 to start. Oh, never mind, it's a collection quest. There we go. Yes, these are indeed the Balm of Life I asked for. Now these ghostly thoughts should return to their souls and disappear. You've done well, take this as a reward. A bead chain, but I'm already full. And 30,000 XP, okay. I'll take the 30,000 XP. Null Ice, very good. Definitely want to give that to one of these ones because we want to eventually fuse you into something else. Let's get rid of Slumber Vortex. However, I still do not have enough Balm of Life. Should you bring me more, I shall reward you again. You like me to turn Balm of Life into bead chains? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do that. Right. Down here. So I'm just checking the map over and over because I want to figure out where we actually want to go in here. Right. Let's do this. I'm going to keep climbing. I think that over there is the ley line. I think it's there-ish. So that's what I want to get to. Because I believe this area is very easy to navigate from that ley line, if we can get there. Okay, let's hit you with this. Alright, physical's not your weakness, that's good to know. Spyglass? Your weakness is fire. Oh, well, does anything have fire? Yeah, okay. Fire. Cool. Well, that's a lot of money. That's good. I'll take the money. Yeah, Mitama fights are definitely worth it. Right. Over here. Then we're going to speak to the Miman. Hello. Bye-bye. Hey, long journey, finally almost over. Yeah, a little more, so hang in there. It's definitely the end part of the game, but I think there's still a huge chunk of content left. Like, there's still a huge number of very long boss fights. Yeah, to get down there we have to head down here, I think. Yeah. It's one of these areas where you have to go down to go up. I think. Unless I've just messed ourselves up here. We got Kamel's essence. Alright. Resistances are fine. Abilities, Nullfire's useful. Catastrophe. That's interesting. Catastrophe is definitely interesting. Oh, you got a thing for me? Dark Sutra. Alright. Yeah, some jumping that we can do here. I'm going to do this first. What are we facing? Oh, this is fine. What are these guys weak to? Electric, ice, and who knows? Stormbreaker Strike. Stormbreaker Strike. Attack. Wind Draco Strike. Electric Draco Strike. Or Storm Draco Strike. There we go. Didn't quite kill him. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. Wanted to try and do it without using that, but I then really didn't want to do another turn. Ditch High Restore. Tal. Got a Seal Gem. Nice. Right, we'll do a save here as well. And there's a bit to jump over here, right? I think there's also more in the pits from memory. There's somewhere else you can go in. Oh, this is why I remember the pit. There's a Mitama in it. Basically, to grind up in the previous game, we had to get Mitamas non-stop. So somewhere in the back of my mind, those must be locked in. Right, let's use the Spyglass. Fire. Alright, well, we've done this one. There we go. That gets us glory. Nice. Good luck wants to speak. I'll do another save while we're here. It's fine. Let's see. Can we make that jump? Yeah, you can make that jump, right? Absolutely not. No. I'm sure there's something to do here, right? Maybe I'm going crazy. That's always a possibility. It appears to be the most likely possibility at this point. Unless it's a Magatsu rail. Wait, can I just run up the edge here? No, I can just run up the edge here. I guess. Oh, I run up this way. Never mind. I was completely wrong. I'm sure there was something else down there, but maybe it's somewhere else that's similar. Oh, elephant, I want to fight you too. Glad you ran at me. Right, what are you weak to? Everything, pretty much. Okay, Mazandine. Mazandine. Let's talk. Oh, Mara's talking. Oh ho, well if it isn't Gear McCalla himself. And you, could it be that you are Lord Mara? It truly has been a while. I'm glad to see that you're as wily as ever. I must say the same to you too, Lord Mara. Your girthy disposition is still a sight to behold. Nay, I'm growing quite old myself. Who knows how much longer I'll be able to keep it up. We've both grown old, it seems. The times we've shared together seem so long ago. Yes, I would ride you to and fro. We went everywhere, you and I. I've just come up with a wonderful idea. What say you let me ride you like before? Dear me. Is something the matter? Well, having you on my head is rather... You don't want to? No, it's not that I don't want to. My neck just hasn't been as strong as it used to. What with getting old and everything. Understandable. Well, we wouldn't want anything to rip or tear. Phew. I know, I've come up with an even better idea. Why don't you try riding me? Dear me. I'm confident my lower body is as strong as ever. So why not give you a turn for once? Well, riding you would be rather... You don't want to? No, it's not that I don't want to. I just feel like we stand out a bit much. That is true. Perhaps that's still a little too cocky given our age. Oh dear. Phew. It's rather sad how much old age prevents us from doing the things we love. Still, it was enjoyable to have been able to chat with you again, Lord Mara. This is a little something for you, my dear friends. Please accept it. Thanks. Demon left. Sensible. Alright then. Go. Back to running. Is there a way to climb up the edge here? Oh, alright, main quest is up there for now. I believe that the main quest area is also where you fight the extra boss. Okay, so we must be in a new area that's ranked up. Ah, down here, and then you can turn around up. Yeah, okay. There was something in my mind here and then completely lost. This is obviously a trap, right? No? Not a trap? So trap coded. Right. Rangda. Resistances, god awful. Abilities, not too much better. Right, there we go. Oh, that's not the only one I needed to clear out there. There we go. Right, let's go. I'm also going to do a save just so we don't have to do that conversation again. Vitality Bomb. Hey, another bomb. We're getting those fairly regularly. That's pretty good. Also, a large glory crystal. Huge. I have a huge amount of glory. Should check if there's anything we can buy with it. Is this not where the... I thought this is... I was going to say, I thought this was where the ley line font was, and I was right, it is. Right. Somebody wants to speak to us in here. Let's see who wants to speak to us. We have Seth. Okay. I used to be a popular god, but now I'm hated. Be careful so you don't get hated too. Oh. Well, that's nice to hear. There is no need for haste. The netherworld will remain. There are times such as these when you must rest. Hello. There lies a shadow within you. What lands will you conquer with that shadow in tow? Alright. Down here, we have good luck. After so long holding my power back, at last the time has come to unleash it. Alright, what did you get?
Yes.
Mana aid. Wow. Okay. According to legend, all misfortune that befalls humans is the fault of mine. How typical of humans to always blame others and never themselves. Such foolishness. Alright. Now do a save here. Let's go try and get the elephant again. Let's not run up that way though, because that's just asking for trouble. It's asking to run into the main quest. Right, down here. Also, that little green face implies that there is a navigator up there. Interesting. Right, shall we try this again? That wasn't really what I meant to do, but that's okay. I meant to do that. Top. Demon looks bored. What will you do? Flash some maca. You flash some maca at the demon. You know, for a youngster, you sure know a lot about the ways of the world. I bet you got more than that in your pockets. Oh. Okay. Well, have some MP. Want maca? Alright. I mean, that's quite a lot. HP? Alright. It's quite enough for me. Name's Gurmakala. Good to meet ya. Well, that was easy enough. Immediately back to the pillar. Let's heal up. And then we can have a look at Gurmakala. So, Elephantine Ricochet. Increased damage dealt when repelling attack based on the number of weaknesses the user has. Oh. Cool. The user has. So, is it the user of the attack or this user? Anyway, Poison Master, Critical Zealot, and Toxic Spray is what he's going to get. Plus Reigns of Order. Large MP recovery to one ally adds one press turn icon to the next turn. Interesting. A giant elephant monster of Sri Lankan mythology. It is typically portrayed as being ridden by Mara, the evil one. Whoever looks into its evil eye is said to be met with great misfortune. Alright. Cadaver's Hollow. We might as well sell the stuff that we've got here
You brought
while we're here.
Looking to
Nice.
need any.
And then we'll leave. And then we'll go World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Let's have a look. First of all, at Register. Then at Special Fusion. We don't have enough for any of that. That's fine. Reverse Compendium. We have pretty much the same options. Is there anything I can use to make these ones out of what we've just got? Not unless I want to pay some money. Was Skadi the one I... No, Skadi wasn't the one I was going to make with that. Mitra was the one I was going to make with Mott, right? I was going to make you out of this. Yes, perfect. We have enough for this. So, terrible abilities. We're going to pass along Great Life and Mana Spring. Null Force. Honestly, I might just pass along all of those. Yeah. There we go. Lore. Commonly known as Mitra Buddha or Mitra, an ancient Persian god of contracts, he was also revered as a sun god. He is a protector of the world's harmony and truth and passes judgment upon those who threaten it. It's said that one of his powers is to safeguard harmony, allows him to cure any illness. Alright, cool.
Is this
Let's do it.
to your liking?
Right. My name is Sophia. I became the Achamoth in this world, the sacred prostitute that gives birth to demonic life. Alpax. Countless demons have been sacrificed in your name. They are your performers and you are the composer of this melody of rebirth.
Well done.
Beautiful. Such pathos transcends the abstract and takes its own form. As such, I reward you with this. The Seed of Life, which is for filling the Demon Compendium to over 75% completion.
Yes.
I am Sophia. I am the original matriarch as well as a spirit of knowledge, and you are the master of the forbidden arts. You now have the necessary demons to perform a new special fusion. Kadish to Aishith. Okay. So that's this one. Oh. Okay. Which I didn't know about until now, apparently. It's interesting. Did I need Seed of Life to get this one? Seems very interesting, actually, in terms of its strength. Actually, in a lot of critical stuff. Alright. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, interesting. I'm gonna have to see what that new thing unlocked. Anyway, back in here. Fenrir, I still don't know where that is. Skadi. I kind of want to make you out of... Yeah, this is where I did this last time, didn't I? Or when? Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably Skadi is going to end up being... Clotho, or might be Nebrios and Atropos, but paying for it. Yeah, unfortunately that might be it. And then we're still 67. That's okay. And then Fenrir, we know we can get Fenrir, but where is Aiken Nohata? Right. Yeah, let's check out the Seed of Life first. What's up with the Seed of Life? It's a key item, right? So, oh, there it is. Seed of Life. A mysterious steed given only to those who've been acknowledged by Sophia. Alright, alright. Let's use the Tome of Knowledge. What is Seed of Life? By Tome of Knowledge, I mean I typed it into Google. Then I decided to not type it with SMT5 for some reason, so completely got different results. What does it do? Right. We are now having a look. Seed of Life. How to use the Seed of Life. Okay. You can talk to someone later, which will allow you to get someone's form as a fusible demon. Okay. Interesting. Yes, I understand. So basically you can get one of 3 fusions due to this. Think I vaguely remember this? Okay. Not sure. Anyway. That's interesting. Cool. Right. So, with that done... Oh, I suppose I'd want to go back in here. Yeah, so it sounds like we can't get full compendium completion anyway on this run. Because I was wondering whether I could get full compendium. I can't get it because there are 3 different demons that you can get from this quest of her. Which means you minimum have to do 3 runs, which lines up with the 3 original routes of the game. Unless it's different in Vengeance. But all I needed to know basically was, not right now. The answer basically to my questions is, not right now. Beyond that, doesn't really matter. I should probably grab Almighty Mastery 4 if I've got nothing else that seems good. Yeah. Okay. Seeing what we have here. I can use Art of Intervention, which would make what we're doing right now slightly easier. Also, reduce the amount that demons demand in negotiation might be okay. But no, I think actually what I need is Almighty Mastery 4. So that means that we're even better at Almighty moves.
Return.
Good. Right, where to now? Well, I guess I could try and find this last place that we need to go to. Unless, is it? Might be down here. There is another area down there. Let's go have a look. Let's see what we can find down this way. And through there. Then there's a way through here somewhere. So down here. Don't fall off. Oh, a couple more of these. How do we get to where I want to go to here? Okay, I see. Drop down here. Go along the edge. Then we can jump up these. Right. Here we go. Up here. To see if there was a way to get to that glory, but there doesn't appear to be. Anything over here then? Oh, somebody wants to speak to us. Oh, it's Memon. Oh. You got a new goddess with you, but do you really got the power to create a new world? That puts us at 172. Nice. Then we're going to go up here, and we're going to go through a tunnel. I think the tunnel had Rangda in it, right? No, as Rangda in it, I see. That's okay. Go past them like that. How do I get to the other side? Oh, I go back into the tunnel? Go somewhere else? Okay. That's ringing a bell. Okay. Well, let's do this. Oh, it's my cat cereal. Okay. And this. And that's a Memon. Aquamarine. And Neo statues at Sensoji entrance in Asakusa 540 5.45 meters tall. Weigh a whole ton. Yeah. Alright, if you say so. Right, round here and... Hey bro, wanna know where to find some meme on? 40,000 Maka. No, but it's good that I found you. Now we know where that person is. We go in here. We're being chased, which is why I'm trying to avoid stopping. Then we're going to head back down here, and we'll use this, which is going to take me to treasure, I guess. Or to here. What? That's a crazy one. Okay, that's very useful. What was the reason I came up here before? I can't remember why I kept coming up here, but it must have been to get to Serena. That must be that's the only reason I can think of for going up there. I'm just double checking there's not a way through the tunnel from this side. No, it doesn't look like there is. Okay. So that's actually a really useful, really useful little shortcut. I didn't need to heal, I just pressed the wrong button. By that I mean I pressed A button. That wasn't the right one. Is there anything over here I need to do? No. Okay, so to get to the other area I need to go to. Yeah, how do I get to the other area? I think I know how to get there. Let's do this. So we're heading back here. I'm gonna do a save. And we're gonna jump off the back of this. I'm hoping it's not do the boss. I don't think that's the correct answer for how you get up to the other area. I think it's that corner. I think you can run up it. Let's do this. All the way along here. All the way along this way. And then we should be able to run up somewhere along here. Yeah, there we go. I think we can run up this corner here. Which lets us get where we need to go. Oh, that's Magatsu rail. Is this going to take us to the save? No, it's going to take us to the bottom of the pit. Alright, I mean, it's not that useful, but I suppose it's kind of useful if you come in from the other direction. Okay. So there's a thing here. Go grab it. How am I getting there? Run all the way along and run all the way back. Okay. Down into the corner. And then all the way up here. Get to the point where you can run up and run all the way back. Wonderful. And this gets us another essence, a type 0 essence. Alright. What does type 0 give us? Ah, it gives us Yabasama Shot. Also gives us a severe strength-based attack to one foe, greater effective critical. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, Almighty Pleroma. And Enduring Soul. Yeah, I could see us using a lot of that. That's really good. Also gives us potential to move ourselves into a first in the party slot, because we could give ourselves an ability to always crit. Although we don't really want to be first in the party, because we want to be somebody who could potentially do a ton of damage later. It gives us the option if we need it. Over here. Walk past all of these guys, grab ourselves the glory. Yeah, I'm going to run down to the Magatsu rail after talking bad about it. I'm going to go down here and then we're going to use it as a way back up. Right. Now we're going to save and we're going to try this fight. Well, actually, before we try that fight, I'm going to completely ignore that fight. I'm going to run over here and grab the Demon Navigator. Ooh, it says it's over here somewhere. Yeah, it says there's one over this way. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. You there, a wise choice reaching out to me. I was sure I'd be ignored now that I'm not packing as much power. I guess size isn't everything after all. I'm Mara, or more precisely, I'm part of Mara's spirit. I don't know what prompted it, but the lusts and fleshy pleasures of humans all over the world gave rise to me. Regrettably, though, I seem to be lacking my usual girth. As you can see, I'm much more limp than usual. But fear not, I can rise to the challenge of serving mortal desire. Shall I show you personally? Let's travel the world and seek out fonts of carnal passion. As an ally, I'm guaranteed to satisfy. Give yourself over to these worldly pleasures and your manhood shall burst through soon enough. You already have company? I'm not sure I can handle 2 of you at once. Shall wait near the ley line fount. Should you find yourself in the mood for my company, I'm always within reach. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head over here and try and think about anything else, really. Right. Let's go this way. Let's keep running. Where's my hill? Is my hill? Nope. I've lost my hill that I run up. Is it this one? Yes. Wonderful. Being chased by something. Okay, back this way. I'm a little lost. Okay, well, you know what you do if you're a little lost? You jump back down into the circle. And you once again use this. Wonderful. Right, and I noticed there was more along here, so I want to have a look at the more along here as well before I go down onto this thing. Don't know what else there is actually along here, but it looks like there's more, so let's have a look. So first of all, there's a little bit more over this way, but I think it just leads to the boss, but the fact that this goes right to like a point at the end. Oh, what are we fighting? Oh, wonderful. You weak to physical? Nope. Always worth just taking a stab in the dark. You're weak to light. I think you have light. Nope. Alright, well. Where's my light gem? There we go. Really? Alright, there's my light gem. There's another light gem. Cool. There's 3 grimoires. Another 6,000 XP. Right, I don't really need that many grimoires, but that's okay. I kind of thought there might be a meme on there, because, you know, it's right at the end. There is also this bit that I can run up to the side, which is also definitely seems like it could be meme on. There we go. Phew, took a long time, get this far. Now you say going back to Gustav? Bullshit. Telling it like it is. Right, let's do a save. And jump. Well, you can't reach me down here, so we're at an impasse. I'm gonna despawn. Both of you now. Okay, or not. Right, now we run along this way. I'm thinking this is gonna be a Magatsu rail. Nope. 2 sealed magazines. What's the purpose of this area up here then? Maybe this is where you fight the secret boss. Well, not really a secret boss. Or maybe this is just another way over there. Yeah, you might actually just be able to run up there. Okay. Anyway, let's do a save. Let's go. Might be an easier way to fight the abscess. Got it. 1 Rangda. Okay, well, I'm going to hit it with a cursed poison to lower all of its stats and give it an ailment. That seems pretty good. Then I'm going to use this. That gives us guaranteed next turn. Now we Spyglass it. It's got Force. Well, Force isn't good because we're weak to Force. Beyond that, pretty good. Let's hit it with Storm Draco Strike. Bowl. One of those. Do you got anything that's worth chucking at it? The Storm Draco Strike. What are you guys weak to, by the way? You absorb it, you... Okay. Everyone else is completely good against force. It's just us. Okay. Storm Draco Strike, guard. And then big heal. Now, my Karkarn's fine because you should be struggling from your illness, although I guess you got over it. Yeah, you must have got over it. Is my Karkarn one turn in this game? I can't remember. They keep changing it. This will trigger it though, which is annoying. Yeah, everything's a reflect. Maybe that's the gimmick here, is everything's reflect. Yes, this is for one turn, so... guard. Sakanagi can't be blocked. Yeah. Let's see here. Buff attack. Hit it. Oh, I guess I haven't got my force thing yet. Yeah, guard. Okay, I should have... Wow. I messed up slightly. That's okay. Gathering Magatsuki. I just need to guard this turn. That's fine. Right. And guard. Let's go. Wind Breath. Cool. You've got no blockers up? Or you have no blockers up. Okay, let's try crits this time. Because obviously the accursed poison just immediately fell off in terms of what it was meant to do. Wind Draco Strike. Storm Draco Strike might still be okay, but maybe Madness. No, you get blocked. Yeah, Storm Draco Strike. I can't use Severing Bite, but I can use Sakanagi. Here, I can use Agadine. Very annoying. Wind Draco Strike. Storm Draco Strike. I think I'm okay to use Sakanagi, because I don't think you're going to use Force. I think you're going to use it on your Magatsuki turns. Which is okay. Okay. That's fine. Hit him. Storm. Storm. Buff. Hit him. Storm. Storm. Heal. Okay. Well, he lived. You hit my weakness, unfortunately, but we got absorbed anyway, so that's fine. Everyone else being immune is pretty good. Hit him. And that's the end of round. Cool. Get a bunch of XP. Loki levels up to 60. And gets Charge Gem. And cleared yet another abscess. Merchant's Hospitality 2 makes merchants cheaper. The support and recovery ones don't matter. Prayer of Strength and Prayer of Magic, though, those are ASAP. We gotta get those. Those are huge. Okay. Let's see what we can do about getting those.
Aha. Welcome.
Yes, new miracles. I'm aware. So, Merchant's Hospitality, yeah, reduces the cost of Cadaver. These are must-haves. They are so good, because those are +1s forever when you have them on, and that's like 20 strength and 20 magic. They're by far the best options we have. Yeah, it's not even close. These are by far the best options we have. Yeah, we need to get that glory as soon as possible. Kind of makes me wish I didn't take the Almighty Mastery, but let's not worry about that. Is there any glory on the map? So there's no glory on the map currently, which is unfortunate. we really need to get those before we're level 74. 74 is the important level, because that's when it will stop being useful. Although technically it's actually going to be a little bit earlier, because it's 20 levels from when you fuse the demon. Or from when the demon would usually fuse is when it stops getting its bonuses. So we're actually getting to the point fairly soon. So like probably level 70 is where we want to have that by. That's going to be difficult. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be so much more useful if we had that glory anyway. Like, if we had that glory from before. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get glory. I guess we could get it from the Mitamas, or we can get it in the next area. Assuming the next area still exists. Which I would assume, based on our level. Alright. Yeah, I know we got that glory here, which we can definitely get to. The way we're going to get to it, though, is running down there and coming back. I think it's possible that we're strong enough to do that, but I kind of get the implication that we're meant to do the other things first and then do that. Okay. Well, worth looking at. Anyway, let's have a look at our level for a second here. Just want to see where we're at. So we're 67. So we're getting to the point where some of these are definitely looking like we should be doing them. Like, we should definitely be looking at Return of the True Demons next one. That seems like an obvious one that we should be looking at. Is it Trumpeter next? I think it might be Trumpeter next. Which would be good. That would also let us get rid of Hail Rider. So we probably want to do that. Then... one of these two, obviously, we want to do. Probably the one that gives us the Strength Bomb. Yeah. Protecting Tokyo also sounds more like what we would do. Interesting. Where is the Return of the True Demon? It's there. Okay. I just want to have a look at where these are as well. So that one's there. Okay, that's fine. I know what that one is. That's the one that lets you get Mephisto. Yeah, oh, it says it on there. Manata. Don't remember that one. Gives you 7 Strength Bomb for doing it, though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's in there. Bal is there. And then... demonstrate your power to Urichi. Ah, that's what's in the weird-looking thing. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for... actually, I'm going to heal as well. There we go. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Probably won't end up grinding between this episode and the next one, although money could be useful. Yeah. I think we probably want to cross that bridge. I think this bridge would be useful to cross, because I think we want the glory as soon as possible. I think that's our biggest goal right now, but we'll see what the game lets us do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.